Hey there, how are you today? This is Brooke from Fit Families 247, and I just wanted to come to you today because I'm feeling super passionate about a topic on energy. And I think the number one question that we get is, how do I increase my energy? Why is my energy so low? I'm a mom and I need to chase around my kid. As you guys know, we have a 15-month-old son, and he's crazy. He's everything. He's all over everywhere, like climbing on things and chasing them. I'm like, oh, I'm exhausted, right? So I really am passionate about particularly moms and getting your energy under control. So today I'm going to share with you a few ideas here, like Teacher Brooke right now, on how to increase your energy. I'm going to share number one thing that I did. And really, this should change your energy around in 24 to 48 hours. So you're going to feel completely different. Okay, so first of all, did you guys know that the number one complaint at the doctor's office today is fatigue? People go to the doctor's office like, I'm tired, I can't get out of bed, I can't get with my kids, like what am I gonna do, right? And then it's oftentimes followed by medication, and take this medication and you'll feel better. What if you could feel better just by switching up your eating just a little bit? Okay, so let's talk about this. First of all, from a metabolism standpoint, I hear all the time, I don't have a metabolism. My metabolism's slow. My metabolism slowed down after I had kids. My mom, my sister, and my auntie all have slow metabolisms, and so do I, and that's why I look like this. And my response is, you don't have a slow metabolism. You don't have any metabolism, right? You just straight up pissed it off. And that's why you're feeling like you're stuck in quicksand all the time. So let's go here. Let's say that, we should use red because it makes sense. Let's say you build a bonfire, right, in your backyard. And you wake up at 6 in the morning and you want to start the bonfire because this evening we're going to have a huge party in our backyard. So we start the bonfire and we put some logs on the fire, and it burns and it burns and it burns. And a few hours later, right, it's burning down a little bit. So what do we need to do? We need to add another log on the fire. Okay, so this is the exact same scenario with your metabolism. It starts in the morning, we've got to get it cranking. A few hours later, we add another log to the fire, it burns, it burns, it burns. A few hours later, we add another log to the fire, it burns and it burns and it burns, right? And then what happens is we take this big dump truck. You like my drawing here? I don't know how to draw a dump truck. How about like that? Okay? We take this big dump truck of sand and we dump it on our fire. So if you look at your metabolism and your bonfire in your backyard and you literally took a big bucket of sand and dumped it on the fire, you'd smoke out the entire fire. And that's exactly what happens to our metabolism. Okay, so if I was to give you one rule of thumb to kind of increase your energy, I would literally say no white food. You're like, Brooke, I've heard this before. It's okay. It makes a huge difference. Okay, so this means no white rice, no white pasta, no white bread, and no white potatoes. These, in my mind, I always say, white goes to your warehouse, ladies and gentlemen. So if you were to stand in front of the mirror naked, and maybe turn around and check out all the areas that you don't super love, or areas that jiggle a little that maybe shouldn't jiggle, okay, that's called your warehouse. Everybody has a different warehouse. Some people carry it in their upper body. Some people carry it in their stomach area. Some people carry it in their lower hips and thighs. You know, you don't get to choose where you store it. It's just how it goes. So this is what happens. White food goes to your warehouse. It sticks to you. So it's like taking that big mashed potato and shoving it right to the side of your thigh, because that's where it's going to end up. Okay, so with that said, white food goes to your warehouse. So these are all the foods, you guys, that if we just take those out, our bonfire will continue to burn. Your energy will be night and day difference. So think of a really great example of this is Thanksgiving dinner, right? People are like, oh, it's Thanksgiving, and I had turkey, and turkey has tryptophan in it, and that's why I'm just so tired after Thanksgiving dinner, and everyone is just taking a snooze, watching football after Thanksgiving dinner. I'm like, maybe, or maybe it's because we had bread, we had mashed potatoes, we had dessert, we had some more bread, some stuffing, and then we had like this much turkey, right? So I'm sure it's this much of the turkey that actually made you tired. It wasn't the bread and the pasta and the rice and the potatoes and the dessert. Hello, all of those white things are just, you basically took a bucket of sand, dumped it on your bonfire, and now we're exhausted, right? It's the same thing if you go out in your office, you go out for lunch and you have pasta for lunch. Everybody in your office is in a coma by 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, so this is the challenge. For the next 3 days, could you maybe just take out white foods? See how you feel. You'll feel so much different. And there are several more things that we can do, we're gonna work on here to increase your energy. As moms, as dads, as couples, as business people, you wanna show up in the world in your best possible self. And really for us, taking out these white foods, increasing our energy to a normal level where it's actually supposed to be without tweaking yourself out on energy drinks or a pot of coffee or 3 pots of tea or whatever else, all these crazy things that people do to increase their energy. I'm like, God forbid we just change our eating just a little bit. You'll feel like $1 million. So wanted to share that. Hope that helps you guys. No white food. Sticks to your warehouse. Brutal for your energy. Try it out.